There he is.
Don't really have much to say because you telling the truth.
I forgot. I gotta put my head thing on. Let me get it together. I didn't push the thing before I even realized. Okay, y'all know I gotta, and then I'm gonna have to charge because you know I'm crazy and I ain't charged the phone since yesterday.
You never do.
So you know it's just a mess. What you got in that cup, Reverend? He said, take up the cup. He said, take it up. Take up the cup. This is my blood that's being offered for you.
This little tea.
Ain't got no
Edwin Hawkins tea. No, this is my Edwin Hawkins tea. You got some
eggnog, a hot toddy. You got a little hot toddy. Let's see. Let me see here. There he is. Now I can hear you.
No,
what's up,
I said I got my Edwin Hawkins tea. My old happy day.
Man, what you think? They got Lamar.
I know you like Lamar.
I did. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I did. I kind of, now most gangsters make really good preachers. You know that, right? Most gangsters out of the world. Most of them thugs, them ex-pimps, them ex-killers. When they get it right, when they get serious,
it right, yeah.
They make generally I like that old school kind, like Joshua Williams. You know what I mean? I used to like all that, you know. And so I was kind of partial to dude. I must admit, I drank the Kool-Aid.
You was holding out for him. You was holding out.
I held on. I held on to the bloodstained man. I was trying. I said I was gonna hold on until I died. Yes, sir.
Let it go.
I was trying to hold on.
Let it go.
I got to throw in the towel.
Yeah,
because they came and got him this morning.
They came and got him.
I tried. Y'all kept on saying he was a fraud and crook. I said, y'all just wait. Get him in a chance. They went to investigate him. He went to crime. See, sometimes, this is what I'm going to say to you. Some stuff, especially if you ain't right, you got to take that hit on the chin.
You do. And
you
say, I
just got to
right.
bow out.
That's right.
And take that whipping. See, all he had to do was this was an unfortunate circumstance. I'm really, sorry or whatever. And then he needed to fade to black.
Yeah.
He got
so caught up with the attention. He wanted that attention, and he got all the attention he desired.
And now he gonna get even more because now, and see what happened. Everybody got a computer. Everybody got Google, and just like my street committee went to Googling and researching. Everybody went to researching and went to looking into. Somebody just said that they feel sorry for the wife. I don't feel sorry for her. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all cannot lay in the bed with no man on no nightly basis. James, Chris, have you ever been married?
I have. I was married for 4 years.
You was married for 4 years. But you knew her.
Oh, I knew her. We knew each other since we were 15.
So you wasn't laying in the bed and she was a madam or Heidi Fleiss and you wasn't aware of it.
And I don't buy that. And I knew what she was doing. She knew what I was doing. Well, the majority of the time. But
you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And especially if you doing high crimes and misdemeanors and you are getting in the bed and under the covers with somebody every night, there becomes some level of indication.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you may not know the full detail of what they're doing. She knew that her husband was up to something. Now, she may not have known to the extent of
but she was taking advantage of all the luxury that he was bringing home.
But we are blindsided because we have made that 90s prosperity gospel. When they came in with Jakes and all them folks that came in with this big lie that said your relationship with God was equatable to materialistic things.
Yeah.
And that was one of the biggest lies that was ever told to people. You're supposed to be something and somebody with the Lord because you have a lot of things. No, you got a lot of things because you're a liar and a thief, a robber and a crook. That's why you have it. And so you get caught up, and then we have pastors and have wanted to, copy, just like with preachers of LA and what have you. They want to copy, just like how Ron Gibson said at that time, why we can't be like Jay-Z.
Right.
Because there's supposed to be a difference between clean and unclean. That's why you can't be like Jay-Z. It's supposed to be a difference between holy and unholy.
And he's a mess.
Well,
What's going on? I ain't seen him in a while. But anyway, I digress.
Well, he was there. He got a big afro now.
Oh, okay.
He was at convocation. Him and what's her name, Lynette. They was at she's big and on our Mother Barbara McCool Lewis's staff with the women. Oh,
yeah, because she down south. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
She's
sense.
on her executive staff, and her and Barbara Bryant, those all, because we got Bishop Blake got rid of Willie Mae, so we got all these new chicks. So
all from California.
I don't feel sorry for her because I feel like at some point she had to know, and then you provoke people to do what's right.
Yeah.
Like at some point, you say, hey, honey, bae, whatever, we need to slow down.
We have to walk this thing out because the word on the street is she may be working with the feds.
Oh, now see, they come in and do that.
Yeah, that's the word.
She may have I hadn't gotten that indication. So maybe she didn't cut a deal so that she won't go down too.
She was on live today and he was in jail.
I was trying to look for it. I thought she was trying to give maybe some prayer or some kind of explanation.
Everybody, she took off. I think she took the total live off because she turned off the comments because people were like, "Grab your baby, get the hell out of there, get out of there, hurry up."
When do you think they going in and gonna raid and seize all that stuff?
See, the thing about it, this is the appetizer. What they got him on the little charges, they gonna get him in there and then boom with the big charge. That's gonna keep him in there a whole bunch of years. Because the word is that
they have no choice but to make an example out of him because this case got so big. You know what I'm saying? He made Good Morning America.
And see, he over there at the feds where Trump is, where all these big federal cases are. Oh, he's in there. That New York feds, they not playing over there.
So we don't even, ain't nobody gonna even care about the folks that robbed him no more.
No, no, yeah, I heard someone said some of them were out, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know what's going on with that. But that is pennies. That is nothing compared to what, because this businessman about the $5,000, the word is that the feds, he went to the feds and the feds said, go back over there and see what else he offer you.
Right. Because,
So,
see, he was manipulating that man
yeah.
about his relationship with Eric, with the mayor.
Right. Right. He was trying to promise
And see,
this.
now I'm trying to figure out, because you remember the mayor started trying to distance
Oh,
himself.
Eric gone. He been gone. He don't want nothing to do. He gone.
But see, we don't know. See, we don't know once they start looking and stuff, and
Right.
and something ain't clean. See, they gonna start dreading up and looking at everything,
Yeah,
and holding
they
it up
really
to the
are.
light and examining.
Yeah. You see, he was doing all that wolfing. He was suing this person for 20 million, that person for 20 million. He got that woman, that woman recently, that DJ in New York, suing her. And it's like, dude, lay low, lay
Right.
low. But he refused to. Yeah. You
And he
froze.
should have
Okay.
just took no, I'm trying to put my Cash App up. And he
Oh, okay.
just he knew what he was doing, and he should have remained quiet. Sometimes
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have to. I had we had an administrator. We had an administrator at Morehouse. Met a girl, hooked up with a girl off a Tinder. You know, older man hooked up with a girl off a Tinder, right? Ho came over. They did whatever they did whatever they did. She scoped the house out. Okay. About 30, maybe 45 minutes later, knock at the door. Well, he was already familiar with her.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so did you leave your panties? Did you leave something? Whatever. Did you, or whatever. So he opens up the door. 3 armed guys rush him. Okay. He's still running around, maybe had just taken a shower. He was still butt naked to a bullfrog. They made him lay on the floor, and he watched as they was picking up TVs and taking his stuff out. Okay. So he gets mad and decides that he gonna call the police, and he wants to press charges on her and what have you. Morehouse and the board of trustees and the president say, hey, we got to give you an early retirement. We're going to let you go because this is not indicative of one of our vice presidents and the behavior in any kind of way that we publicly want to be associated with. Now, if he had just been quiet, we would have never known that he had a house. He just had to, you know what I'm saying? Just go in your savings and replace your stuff.
And
Call the
take
police
that
and report
loss.
it and report it as a robbery. Your house was burglarized or whatever, and go on about your business. But no, I want to make you suffer. I want to punish you, and then you bring all this heat, all of this light, all of this attention, all that going back and forth with Larry, going back and forth. Now, I'm sure they having a field day.
Oh, I'm sure Genesis Warren is loving it. He called her Biggie Smalls. I said, ooh, that's so wrong. He was so wrong.
She does look kind of swollen. She, poor thing. Well, anyway, listen. Who is she?
Yeah.
And I remember her from Memphis, but I'm not gonna give no place to these folks on my platform because they don't say my name and they don't give me no kind of attention and no kind of love, so I'm not giving them none. No, but man, so well, listen. Can you explain to me? Are you following the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez?
I am. I'm kind of following it. Yeah.
But see, it's starting to look like, you think Megan is totally telling the truth, or you think it's getting to be?
I think poor Megan, and this is my opinion before, I believe what happened was everything got heated because Megan got jealous because he was at the house flirting with Kylie Jenner. And
Right.
and then earlier he had already alluded to him and Kelsey, her best friend, sleeping together. And he was already sleeping with Meg. So drinking, I've been, drinking too much with love and war does not mix.
It's a bad combination.
Bad combination. I believe he got upset. He took that gun and said, "Dance, bitch," like he said, and shot her.
But my thing is, how did he shoot her in both feet and she
both? If he did shoot her, he shot her in both feet?
I thought he shot her in both feet.
I don't know.
And just so happened that the bullets went through her toes or something, and she didn't wind up being a cripple.
And then she lied.
See, that was just unusual to me. Not unless he was holding it down at point blank range.
He may have been, thinking he's going to shoot the ground. He probably thought he didn't want to shoot her, I don't think. But I believe he probably shot towards the ground and got her foot. So, but right now, if you follow it, it's a whole mess. Kelsey done got on the stand. I think Kelsey done got a Tory Lanez envelope to shut her up. Now they can't.
And see, and it's going back and forth. And then who's the other rap boy that told her? He said he told Megan to leave. He told Megan because he saw that it was getting ready to get out of hand, and he told her to leave that club before the fight came in.
They were at Kylie Jenner's house. They were at Kylie Jenner's house.
He told her to leave. He was telling Megan, we need to go. And see, Megan, I don't think was halfway listening to reason.
Well, they had left, and then she wanted to go back. She said she had left her Louis Vuitton slide.
Oh, please.
But they had left, but Tory was still there. She wanted to go and see because she saw Tory flirting with Kylie Jenner.
She wanted to go see. Yeah. She wanted to go see what her man was up to.
Yep.
Because she Megan Thee Stallion. She was still jealous. Was that little thug screwing instead of her going on and talking about she got whopped. See, she was whipped on him. See?
I guess somebody got more whop. They got a better whop.
Right. See, he must have really put it down on.
He wanted some white whop.
He looks like a midget standing up next to her.
Yeah, he only like 5'2".
Right, and she's a stallion. That girl is about 6 or 7 feet, ain't she? She's tall like RuPaul.
Well, the way they fighting over this little guy, he must.
Oh, he got something that's pulling him down to the ground.
Yeah.
He is hanging low. Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Got to be, because I don't understand it.
Right.
That's the only theory I have.
You look like a little child, like you in kindergarten or something to me.
Now they find the bodyguard. I don't know if they found it by now. The bodyguard that's supposed to testify. He missing.
Right.
They done gave him an envelope and shipped him to Europe.
They'll go and get him. They'll find him.
Out in Europe somewhere.
You saw where one of the jury members was on the elevator with him.
Oh, really?
Can you hear me? Yes.
Now I can.
Yeah, he was
On the elevator with who?
He was spotted. He was spotted on the elevator with the man. And
The bodyguard?
Joe Budden didn't come out and said that he was bisexual. I just can't.
I saw that, but I was trying to decipher that. Was he really just doing clickbait, or is this real deal? Because this has come up a few times.
Well, I think he said this time. He said that he had already made it clear that he was. So, and he was like,
exactly.
He was like saying it from what I was watching and researching today. He was saying it sort of like sarcastically, that's it, like how I say when they be asking me, "Are you gay?" or whatever, and I be saying, "Well, it depends on what day of the week it is, or who's asking, or whatever." And so
right. So that's what I was saying. Maybe he's doing that.
I think he's sick of addressing it, and that he is already
he's playing into it.
He's already made it clear that he because he said on one of the things that he liked both sexes, and I said, "Oh my word, oh Jesus!"
Well, that's the majority of the world, William.
Right,
that's the majority of the world.
I'm trying to find the thing where the guy said that he told her, because this is just a big old mess, and somebody getting ready to go to jail.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think the way the jury, because the state has made a lot of errors, because I follow someone who's in the courtroom every what happened in the thing. They're being reasonable doubt.
Okay. That they get to the point where they almost don't be taking a lot of the celebrity stuff like seriously.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's almost gets to the point where they like, they looking into it, but they're not looking at. Okay, so EJ King told her to he told her to
leave
the
was he the hairstylist there with her?
Right, with the long dreads.
Yeah. And see, another mistake that they made, they never did test Kelsey for gun residue. And they're trying to put it out there that it could have been possibly Kelsey, but Kelsey got on the stand and pleaded the fifth, and also they gave her some type of immunity.
Immunity, exactly. So what did she turn over that to the feds that gave that where she got that protection?
Well, they did an interview.
At the end of the day, I just hope, and I just don't want this to play out where Megan wound up going to jail.
I don't think she will, because I still believe she's the victim, but I think they put it in a certain way where it's reasonable. The defense has provided reasonable doubt. That's what they're trying to do. And once they do that, Tory ain't going nowhere. He's not going to jail.
He'll be right back on tour,
slapping out August Alsina and everybody else, acting a fool
until the next thing.
Yeah,
until the next situation. A total mess. What you think about this whole thing? So you think Amiri Sotomayor really punched his daughter, or you think it's sort of like I think it's sort of like a Creflo Dollar situation,
I think
or maybe
that's
the
what it is.
girl is
She disrespected
special
her
needs
grandma.
or is dealing with mental health,
Right.
and she got out of hand, and it got because at some point, folks can't whip their kids no more.
Nope, not in 2022. Nope. Mm-mm. And the thing
Got
about
that
it,
man with a mugshot.
once the kid calls or somebody calls, that's an automatic case. It ain't even say, oh, well, I take it back. No, they're going to press charges. And see, now he got a case. And I'm sure he was doing the regular black thing. You don't disrespect your grandma. Pow, type of thing. Something we grew up with that. We
Right.
got beat out of our mind when we was kids.
Exactly. and with anything that they could pick up at the time.
Anything. Switches and extension cords and
Bishop
then, Price.
What I hate about that whole situation is even though that's his child, it's a breach in the relationship that you can never get past. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking an expensive plate and dropping it on the floor. You can try to glue that thing back together.
Yeah.
You can try to repair it.
It's not going to
never
ever
going to be the same. He is undoubtedly he is going to always look and feel differently about his own child.
Yeah.
Than what he previously felt.
Right.
And it's so sad and disappointing because they'll never, he's gonna always be looking at her with a side eye. You called the police on me. You called the police on me.
Yeah, shoes, books, whatever is in reach, we got hit with ourselves. Yeah.
What they say?
Herself was just saying shoes, books, whatever. We got hit with.
I mean, it's I don't know. The whole thing is just so bizarre.
Yeah.
I am now curious to really see, man, if his wife
You talking about Lamar?
That thing is resonating with me.
I'm about 80% with that. I believe. If it didn't, because let me tell you, as soon as that stuff broke, she was in a hotel room going live with her baby every day in a hotel room. And then he tried to say that she was scared or she was this and that, but I don't know. And then another blogger said that he sent word to her after the feds talked to him about Lamar. He sent word to her, pack your baby, get your stuff in order, get the money from under the mattress, and get in your doom buggy and leave. Because it's about to hit the fan.
It's going down.
Yeah. And he tried to nag Larry and all the other people tried to, he said the feds. No, they called him.
And see, they investigated and they interviewed him on several occasions. But see, the thing about it is that woman, see, he would have been better off just reimbursing her.
He would have. And then the line say, okay, don't cut hairs here. We know she's not a member of your church, but her son was. And the son, thought he was helping his mother out, getting some property. Well, right. No. And then he said made a contribution.
The mama got involved because her son did something with him previously. And he made some money, and now mama want to make some. But see, the thing about it is he may be getting ready to go to jail too.
The son?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They may have been in cahoots. Who knows?
Because what I'm saying is, if he did something that was unscrupulous and made some cash, you remember when George Bloomer had those men that was doing that investment stuff,
right?
And he turned some of his spiritual children and daughters and stuff onto it. And one of the ladies was a mayor of a small town and what have you. And then it come to find out that they was all wrapped up in some. And see, you know, I think George had taken a secret plea, and that lady, she had to give up that seat. She had to give up that seat as mayor. That was a whole big thing.
Where was this at?
Huh?
What was this?
This was in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. But see, he lied about the 90 grand. He was telling the story that it was a contribution to his campaign. But contributions could have only been $1,500. Anything over
you
that,
can't have no large contribution like
anything
that. You can't even
over
get
that
no
is
large
a loan
contribution from a PAC anymore.
Right.
And then
it can be a large
whether
contribution.
or not it was a contribution to his church or whether or not it was a contribution to his campaign. He's all crossed up.
Yeah. He's just trying to, you know, shoot for the moon and hit a star or whatever, however they say that. It's ridiculous. And the thing about it, if
does he have bail? Can he bail out?
He already bailed out.
I didn't see it. How much did he bail out for?
$500,000 was the bail.
That Negro had $50,000 to $100,000 to get out of jail.
And probably,
see, you know, most would have had to sit there for a minute.
Just sit right there.
You remember when Suge Knight? You remember when Suge Knight collapsed when that judge said his bail? That judge said his bail was cash, and he hit the floor in that courtroom. Talking about he was blind and he ran over that man. They said the judge said,
but you backed up tonight, and you would have given.
I like him. He a gangster and killer for real, cause he hit him. And then he put that truck in reverse, baby, and backed up over and ran over. That's how ruthless I'm gonna be.
I'm going to prison anyway. Let me back up here,
baby. I was in one of the courtesy vans, and this old Kojic messy guy had been saying some mess about me. I took that van and I saw him walking in Memphis. Baby, I took that van and rolled all up on the sidewalk, and he was. I jumped out the van. I said, "Now what you say?" He said, "You tried to run me over." I said, "You right." I said, "Let me let you know I am good and great."
Now shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I think we was over by Mason Temple or whatever, and I hopped right up on it with that van. I hopped right up on the sidewalk and was rolling down the sidewalk because I wasn't gonna. I don't think I would have really hit him, but I was scared.
They said that's old crazy McCray.
But that's it. You know what? This thing, oh my God. This gonna carry us all the way through June, July of next year.
Yeah. It's gonna go. It's gonna
stay on top of this every day.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is he gonna go live? And probably keep your mouth shut. But you know what? They gonna egg him on, and he's not going to
Yeah.
be able to resist,
He gonna take
and
the
he's gonna
bait.
fall into the
He's not gonna resist. He loves the
hold
attention.
off on the temptation. He is definitely going to say because he's got a he's a he's not thick and out. Loose here.
No.
Is it bad?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, see, he's not gonna be. He can't take a lick and keep on ticking.
No.
See, he's not gonna be able to. He's not gonna be able to resist and hold out. He's gonna
No.
fall. And see, right now he's reading and he's looking at the comments
Yeah.
and he's getting
Yeah.
mad
Yeah.
and getting emotional
He's
and
on
all of
this
that.
live. What's up, Lamar Whitehead? What's up,
Is
man?
he on here?
I'm sure. I ain't got to even verify it. I'm sure
Right,
he
right,
is.
right. But see, he
Just
should
like
have
that.
done an interview. He should have done an interview with me, and then I would have been defending him and protecting and helping him.
You'd be the only one.
Let me hold some of them chains and some of them
Yeah.
some of
Yeah.
them Gucci
Them
suits,
Gucci
Lamar.
suits.
I'll tell everybody. I'll tell everybody that they did you wrong. He's a man of the cloth.
Listen, you better get them suits before they come and seize everything, because they coming.
Oh, they gonna see. They gonna do him, Chris. They gonna do him like how they did Red Fox. You remember how all them years ago they did
Yeah.
Red Fox? They gonna come and they
Yeah.
gonna have them tow trucks and they gonna get them Rolls Royces, because I think he got 3 or 4 Rolls Royces. They getting ready to seize all that. He might have to come out that house.
They getting all that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
matter of time. They coming
Well,
to the door.
he had the house up for sale. So I don't know what happened, if they sold it or not. He had the house up for sale some months ago. So I don't know.
He was already trying to liquidate because he knew
He
they was
was.
coming.
He was. He knew. He knew.
Warning, the Bible say warning comes before destruction.
Oh, destruction. That's right. He knew. You know, he
They
robbed
They had
everybody.
let him know. Because you remember when we started saying, and I started telling you, I said, he done got real quiet.
Yep.
And then all of his conversation on his lives had just totally changed, and he wasn't calling nobody out. No.
He really went wrong when he got in cahoots with Tasha K. Tasha got her own problems.
She already got a Fed case. What was he?
Why would you get in cahoots with her?
You do? But see, what he was trying to do is, and that's how people do. People that don't even know each other, they don't even like each other.
Right.
Your enemies will try to join forces to come against you to destroy you. And so she was already mad at Larry. So he's gonna get her to try to join forces. That's the same way the guy Daryl Moore did with me.
Right.
See, he gonna contact me. Him and the guy. What was that man's name out of L.A. Marquise or somebody?
Marcellus.
Marcellus. And see, he worked some kind of way in, I think, government or something like that. And he would always have exactly, and he would always get access to information. But he wanted to be a blogger, but he would be quiet and sort of low profile because it could wind up getting in trouble and lose his job and possibly go to jail. So then he was given the information to Daryl. And I told Daryl, I said, you just don't know this industry. You don't know the industry. You don't know the preachers. You don't know, you just do not, nothing against him, because I don't have no reason.
Right.
He said that he didn't like me because some woman that he was friends with told him that she paid me to be in some independent movie. And I didn't even know who the lady was. See, he's sitting up here hating me because saying my
over a
friend
whole lot.
I said, I don't know who she is. She ain't never paid me nothing. I don't even know
that
who that
all the time.
Is.
People don't like you.
But he was running around with this whole grudge. And so he came to me and said, well, he didn't like Larry. And, wanting me to team up with him on whatever. I said, look, if these guys have these allegations, they need to come forward. Yeah. They need to go to the police, and they need to come forward. You're not getting ready to say somebody molested you, and you're going to do it anonymously and secret. No, you got to step out. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
Exactly. And so, and that's how a lot of people get away with doing stuff, because people do not want whatever it is to come out about them. So that's why you got this whole harem. Then you had the boy Snobs or Stubbs or whatever his name is talking about, oh, I'll tell you everything for $5,000. Yeah. That's no integrity. I'm not
what's your motive? Yeah, now I really don't even believe you.
Your motive is for some money.
Yeah.
See, you can be lying just so you can get.
Yeah.
So it's never, and again, he may escape it.
Well, stranger things have happened.
There you
go. Stranger things have happened.
I am just so, oh my God.
But but he went to prison for identity theft and fraud. That's what he went to prison for. And then he comes out and gets accused of it again. Wire fraud.
And
they love that.
It's a hard thing for a leopard to change his spots. Yeah. And then when you know how, it's a woman here in Atlanta. She know how to steal houses and cars. She did.
Wow.
Baby, I went to church with her. She used to go
to church with her.
She would come in head to toe. Alexander McQueen. Never wear the same thing twice. Be late every Sunday. I know she been that I know of. She been to prison 3 times. Every time she go to prison and get out, she go to another church. All the time, she commits fraud. She commits fraud. And see, the thing about it is, this is the problem. When you are used to a certain level of lifestyle, you can't go and be poor.
No, you cannot. It's an addiction. It's an addiction. You can't. You think he gonna put on some Walmart clothes?
I'm used to staying in a high rise. I cannot. I would lose my mind if I had to stay in a project. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know how the feds think a person that has operated at that kind of level can reduce down to nothing. No, you may do it for a year, you may do it for a little while, but then before you know it, you're gonna be back to doing your old stunts, because you have grown accustomed to the finer things of life, and you just can't go back. That's just like when men get married. They don't let those. They don't let that. You have to keep that woman at that same level, even if you're not with her no more.
Right.
You got to give her
have to pay alimony.
You got to give her child support. You got to keep her lifestyle at the level that you brought her up to.
That she's used to. Yep. Yeah.
Because of you. So you might as well go on and just stay with her. You might as well, because it would be cheaper.
Then they end up killing each other.
It would be cheaper than I don't know. It's just too much. So the girl, and then that's the thing, dude. to imagine you sleeping with the enemy.
Yeah, I know. If that theory is correct. Yeah.
You know, to say, oh my God, and then you got kids wrapped up in it. You got a child wrapped up. And then, you know, he kept on saying that, and my baby, and they held a gun.
Yeah,
see,
my baby boy, be quiet.
See, that's what's going to come out. That was Rashid.
Right.
Rashid.
And little man. Yeah.
Rashid, Pauline's son.
Oh, yeah.
Watch, we gonna fall out. Pauline Anderson, whose son introduced his mama to this thug preacher. That's son, Rashid. Could you imagine the hell that his mama was raising on the phone, probably calling him and saying, "Get my goddamn money," and all
that's
that.
Right. You better get every dime back.
And Rashid,
watch,
it's gonna come out.
Thank
you, kind spirit. I thank the Holy Ghost for revealing it to me. Right. Pauline's son, Rashid.
Yeah.
Just name is right. Holy Ghost told me that he sent them in. Rashid said, "Mama, I'm gonna get your money." And Rashid sent them 3 thugs in there, and they robbed him, and they robbed the wife, and they took that jewelry so he could reimburse his mom.
Probably got about half her money back already.
Because see, I wanted to know where did they hawk and sell that jewelry on the street? Where did it go? See, and who melted it down and got it molded over?
Melted it on down. That's what they do.
Watch. Them guys, they gonna tell. See, they gonna tell. Oh,
yeah,
the trial.
I think the trial
start
starts
going in the slammer,
next week.
and then and them doors start locking down on you. They be cutting all kind of deals.
They just
when them
be running their mouth.
When they go to getting interrogated and stuff. Well, this is how it went down. This is what happened.
Yeah.
Because
another blog I heard today. Well, they were like, "Well, no, he did not know those guys. We don't know that. We know if he knew those guys or not."
Don't say he's a scammer.
Say it again.
You can't hear me.
Now I can.
Don't say he's a scammer, Chris. Give him the benefit of the doubt. He's innocent until proven guilty.
He's an alleged scammer. How about that?
Go. Thank you. He's an alleged criminal.
He's an alleged scammer.
Maybe he didn't really do it this time.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's give him the benefit. I like Lamar. I like.
When I heard you talking, I said that damn William. He just like that on Lamar.
I'm rooting for him. I'm gonna lay out in sackcloth and ashes. I'm gonna call a prayer. I'm gonna call a special.
Call the spirit of Mother Elsie Shaw up.
I'm calling what they call that thing where I'm gonna call a solemn assembly. We're gonna have prayer every morning at 6 o'clock for Bishop White.
You're gonna say, and I can rebuke death. And I can rebuke death.
That's what the LC shot. I can rebuke the faith. I can.
Woo! I see that video. I just something in my spirit.
We're gonna have a solemn assembly. I'm gonna have a prayer. A prayer meeting for.
Well, I might be busy that day. I might be busy.
You gonna join in? We want everybody to come to Christ. Everybody to be saved. It's for us that are all men.
Bless his heart. Yeah, I bet he better be somewhere praying.
At least he'll have a good prison ministry.
Yeah. He's a good
he'll be in there and he'll be conducting services.
But But you know, the only thing about it, he can't preach. He's not a good preacher, speaker. He don't
and he
have
got
it.
like a little lisp, huh?
Well, his whole accent, you know, he didn't even use
You
that
so
to his advantage.
hard on him. Why you so hard on him? Show him some mercy.
Listen, I listen to him. I would say he can preach if he can. He is not a. He can't even read the scriptures correctly.
I'm gonna tell you that gangster out of that James Hall plays the organ for, the one that smoked the cigars.
Oh yeah, the one who was smoking with the cigars
that
and stuff.
Nigga can preach. James put up a clip of him today from yesterday. I told James, I said, you know, thugs and gangsters make some of the best. Baby, that gangster was preaching down. And see, I know he's a killer. See, he probably had a Glock strapped to him, to his waist right then.
Yeah, but you know what though? A lot of these preachers, if you can't preach, you gotta have a gimmick. Lamar don't even have a gimmick that kind of gets people interested.
Like what you call, you know, and it's somebody, I won't say who she is, but it's one of my fans. She really likes Keon. And so she sends me these reels trying to change my opinion about Keon. I can't stand him, and I see that homosexual, that foul demonic spirit of homosexuality on him, and I can't stand him, and I don't care what he said. But he did say something that was halfway good, and I got mad. He said something about, don't mess up.
You didn't want to like it.
I didn't want to like it. I told her, oh, to hell with them. And he said something about, don't mess up. You know what? Why do we threaten people with the Holy Ghost? Like
because we think we some kind of Holy Ghost bullies, and like that's witchcraft.
Like, God gonna do something to you.
Yeah, witchcraft.
God ain't gonna do nothing to me for talking about your no good.
Nothing. Not a
thing.
Nothing.
Just like you a molester and you gonna get away with molesting somebody. But I'm gonna go to hell because
God's
talked about it.
He gonna strike you down for talking about it. Yeah.
You know what? I'm trying to figure out. It was something that I had said to somebody today about oh God, I was having a conversation and we were talking about church, and I am how did I put it? I'm so sick of the scams and the schemes.
Yeah.
You know, that we use to
control people and their money, and
try to manipulate, and you know, just the whole oh my gosh, I'm trying to figure out how I put it, and I said that I wanted to talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow, but it's something about it that is just so and we talk about the blood like it's a weapon that we gonna pull out and
the blood of Jesus
whip somebody down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so repulsive and sickening. You know, just the whole aspect of it, and just what the mockery of what church has become.
Yeah.
It's just it's
you know,
just I don't know. I don't even know how how to describe it.
You know, COVID didn't do us no good for not going to church. And then I think we sat at home and thought too long and started saying, you know, that's a mess right there. But
you know what? I'm going to tell you.
I said
it earlier. I don't know if you heard me. I said, turn these live streams off.
Oh, you got to turn the live streams off. Yeah. That's one thing you do have to do.
I want everybody shut that shut that ish down.
Yeah.
Shut it down. Tell your
Mm-hmm.
ushers the moment that somebody raises a phone, you need your ushers going to them. Oh, no. The moment that they raise something to cut you, no. Cut them
everybody
phones
don't need to
off.
be live streaming. They don't
You
need
don't need to be live streaming. They just had a fight at a man was getting installed at some Baptist church.
I saw
and the woman stood up and said he's not the pastor now. Then over there in Philadelphia, she don't want Ruth. She don't want to talk about how the man they didn't had a full brawl and fight at the funeral.
What goes on in
tell me I'm messy. I'm gonna say, girl, please. Your whole
Philadelphia
funeral got shut down, and then you got so much going on with you that we can't even decipher. So many people want to whip your ass. We don't even know which direction is coming. They coming from the north, the south, east, and north.
So she needs to just sit down somewhere.
She gonna tell me she gonna come in my inbox. I'm gonna put it up because she don't know how ruthless and low down I am. I said, girl, you need to ask somebody. You need to ask somebody about me so that you can know who you going up against. Because you don't even. I like realize how you said they gonna tell you. You don't even know that I'm crazy.
But I like how you say
day. She is a sleeve bag out of Philadelphia.
Every day Philadelphia is something going on. But like you say,
it is. They don't know. I thought it used to be New York. It used to be Brooklyn. Now it's Philadelphia.
Quiet. Yeah, now it's Philly.
Yeah.
But like you said, they tell you how unimportant you are. But in your DMs and in your inbox, but you unimportant.
Right. But I'm not important. Oh, okay. Oh, girl, you hurt my feelings.
Right. Oh. Somebody said, "What's up with Matthew Stevenson?" We'll never know. He must have had all them preachers over there sign an NDA, and they ain't gonna never tell us what's going on over there.
Baby, he passing out money like his Kibbles and Bix. He pays hunks and chunks.
Well, I guess so. But we don't know what's going on.
See, he's like Jake. See, they know. See, everybody learn from dead Eddie Lee Long. Go on and get up off the money. So that they won't come for you and totally destroy you. Go on and cut the check. Cut the check.
Cut the check.
I love Dr. Ratliff.
Oh, out of Houston.
Out of Houston. You know, he used to be the chair of the Department of Religion and Philosophy at Morehouse.
One of our chapter leaders. Yeah. Kathy Wilson goes to his church.
I love him. When the boy came to Atlanta and said that he had been going with Ratliff and that he was going to sue the church. Ratliff went on and told them, he said that he wanted some money. He went on, I think he asked for $3 million. They went on and gave him $1.5 million. He said, go on and pay him. He said, yeah, I'm going to screw with him. Go on and pay him. Go on and...
You know, I had heard something like that. See, that was my ex-pastor's here, his mentor. He used to come here and preach sometime, Ratliff.
Oh, he bad. He bad.
He bad.
But he went on and said, I screwed him. And because, see, that's why he had to come out of Morehouse. Because he was screwing the students in Morehouse. He was screwing, and he got in trouble, and they had to let him go.
Who, Ratliff?
So they had to let him. Well, Dr. Larry Ratliff, he likes boys and toys. Every time. I think he done slowed down in his old age.
Well, that's good. You know everything comes to an end.
Like they used to.
Yeah, everything comes to an end. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. See, the Lord bring it to a close. Ask Noel. He knows how to cut that thing off. Ask Noel Jones. The Holy Ghost shut it down.
Oh, Lord.
God told him, he said, we're going to have to take it all out. He had a male hysterectomy. He cut it off at the root. At the root, you hear me? I don't even know if he can pee with it no more.
Oh, Jesus. What you trying to say? He got a colostomy bag or something?
I don't know, but I know they took everything.
From the rooter to the tutor.
Baby, Loretta ain't getting nothing, baby.
Poor Loretta. Well, she went this long.
You can just play it and use your like Gladys Knight. I got to use my imagination.
Well,
she have a reason to keep home.
Well, she stayed around 25 years. It's she courted him for that long.
Stayed around for 25 years to get with somebody that's limp. Bless her heart.
Well, I ain't in their bed,
see,
so I don't know what he can do.
She's an old brutal host. She probably got some young nigga on the side screwing her real good. She might even be a lesbian.
Well,
might be
people do have arrangements. People have arrangements.
Don't get me to talking. I'm being got in trouble. Somebody gonna beat and hit me with a defamation, and I'm gonna tell them, kiss my ass.
We don't want that. We don't.
I've been sued before. They can go to hell. Baby, screen record me. I said it, and before I take it back, I'm gonna add some to it. I don't give a damn. Sue me.
You said it shouldn't be named among the brethren anyway, huh?
It shouldn't be named among you. You shouldn't have. I shouldn't have no reason to be talking about nothing. If you wasn't doing, if you was living a nickel's worth of dog meat, then I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. But you can't live nothing, and you mad because somebody calling you out. Yeah, I'm going to call you out. You got a bastard child? We going to talk about it. You done stole some money from the church? We talking about it. You an embezzler, liar, cheater, supplanter, a homosexual, a lesbian, a bisexual, an alcoholic, if you deaf, blind, crippled, crazy, I'm going to talk about it all. I don't have I'm like the Lord. I have no respect of person. Black, white, what?
White. My.
Oh my God.
Talk about you on Christmas, on Thanksgiving, on Easter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm wondering, should I do a live? You think I should go live on Christmas?
Yeah.
And y'all send me some money. Tell me, y'all send me some money. Send it in.
Come on.
This is what we got to talk about. Did you watch? Speaking of live stream, oh my God, poor Derek Hutchins' funeral. I
didn't watch it.
I couldn't get through it. And the wife, she came in after after they had already sealed the bearer. They had sealed the casket, and then she came in. Yeah, she came in after they had already closed the casket. They said that
want to see him.
She didn't want to see him. She couldn't take it.
Oh. Okay.
And then Bernice, his ex-wife, she came in an electric blue St. John. She wore the same color that Cookie wore when she married Jesse Delano Ellen. And then the Saints is so messy. They took screenshots of her and they sent it to her.
She said, "My husband has died," and walked up.
Okay, so let's discuss that for a second. What do you think about preachers that die and their ex-wives come to the funeral? Do you think do you think it's appropriate, or do you think that the ex-wife shouldn't come?
I think
I've
it's
been debating with a friend of mine about that.
I think it's appropriate. Long enough they act
Now,
right.
see,
Sit
that's
down.
what I said. Especially if they had children,
Right.
whether they're young or adults or not. If you had children, the ex-wife is most important, appropriate for her to be present. Because, see, that was a big deal at Willie James Campbell's funeral about Shirley.
Jesse Campbell?
No, Jesse Campbell's daddy, Willie James.
Willie Campbell. Yeah. Okay.
And, you know, Lori was the new wife that he had cheated on Shirley with.
Oh, okay.
And Lori and Willie James Campbell had an affair, and then he divorced Shirley. And you remember Shirley showed up in that wide brim black hat and that black SaintJames.
But see, another thing you got to think about, though, these ex-wives may still have a policy on these Negroes. They trying to make sure he gone? All right,
is he gone? Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I need to check.
Yeah. Why not?
But see, I wish they would just really act a fool at the cast.
Just fall out. Let me in.
Because see, the thing that's so hard is, see, she had to go and stand with her son.
She had to go do what?
She had to stand with her son.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, so you
see what I'm saying?
Appropriate.
Because that was her husband, and she didn't had a son by him. And see, I'm not going to stand up there over my daddy with no stepmama. See, I'm not going to do that.
Right, exactly.
That's not going to happen. See, I got to be with my mama, see.
Right. Yeah. Ooh. So, yeah, that makes total sense to me. That's why I'm saying I don't have a problem with exes going to the funeral. Yeah, because she called cheaters on him, and they almost had an episode of cheaters, but... You know, they were still together.
Bastard had to be there. See, that's just like at M.J. Williams' funeral. This preacher in Bethany Missionary Baptist Church over there on San Pablo. He died, and see that girl, she named that bastard child that she had with him. She named her MJ, and see, she cut in and pushed her child down the bed.
Go on and see your daddy. Go.
And then she cut her car in on the way to the cemetery. This hoe was so cold-blooded. She cut her car in behind the hearse. So
oh, she was serious.
Oh, she was ruthless, baby. See, she was torturing them to the bitter end. She was and had that love,
to the grave.
That bad.
I'm torturing you to the grave.
Oh, we had this one member of my daddy's church. His name was Kelly Jenkins. Kelly died. We knew of him having one daughter. When Kelly died, baby, 10 bastard children showed up at his funeral. And we thought them niggas was going to get to fighting. I said, oh.
Oh, my goodness.
But then, this was the cold-blooded part. He had a common law wife that we thought they was married. Him and his common law wife, the woman named Ruth, he had never married her. He had
they in the church,
and they were not married. They had pretended and lived like they was husband and wife and going to church. Baby, his whole wife showed up was at that.
Oh, wow. She said, I got the paperwork.
Baby. And she flew in. She found out that Kelly died, and she flew in like a day or two just before, but we didn't know. it was listen, let me tell you something about us and the Black Church. We have had some experiences.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
stuff like for TV. It's like for TV.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's like movies.
Yeah. That's why
It's
Greenleaf
like
was
a
so
movie.
Greenleaf was so popular and so successful because that was straight out of the church, out of the Black
Oh
church.
yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
I just it was good. That was a good show. And I just loved Lynn Whitfield and her drama.
Mm.
And how she would quote the Bible. She
knew that word.
And the brother was
man.
molested. She said, Jeanette, you. Oh, they played them roles. They played them.
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
They played them. And then the daddy, old drunk daddy, and she said, "Get out of this church."
Yeah.
Yeah. She told him, "Get out of here. Get out of this. Get out of this church." She had to go see him so he wouldn't put James in jail. Y'all, it's 1:00 in the morning. It's time.
Oh, yes.
It's time to go down from this place.
Here. Yeah, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, it's time. You got to go. When well, see, Christmas is on the weekend, so do you work all the way up until Friday?
No, I think I'm off on my last day is Thursday of working.
Oh, that's good. So you can start drinking Friday night.
Yeah,
Thursday
I can start.
Night.
Celebrating on.
So now, what do you do? Do you have siblings and stuff?
I have a sister. Mm-hmm. And she's 2 years older than me.
Are y'all going to all congregate at Mama's?
I haven't talked to her in a while. I'll be at my mom's for breakfast.
But you haven't talked to your sister?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. So that's like a Greenleaf episode.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Right. Mine called me the day after my birthday. And she said, "Oh, I forgot. And I just wanted to call you and say, oh, happy belated." Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. I said, "Oh, you decided to call me." Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, she has the spirit of our mother, She thinks she's a combination of Joan Collins and Alexis and Dominique Devereaux. So we're real formal and put on all kind of I can't stand them. They get on my nerves. So yeah, I don't know. I still haven't. I want to take like a little trip. I want to take like a little weekend.
I told myself I wanted to be out of town for Christmas, but I just didn't.
You didn't put it together.
No, I didn't.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I wanted to go somewhere and just like kind of a day or two. Because I'm gonna tell you the week that I really like. I really like that last week of the year. Now that's the time that I really like to be. That's the time that I like to be at home. Like say Christmas. Okay, so Christmas is on Sunday. So like Tuesday
and I have the whole week.
Through like Wednesday or Thursday. I really like that. I really like that last week of the year. I don't know why, but I just really love that little. And then this week, I think, what is it? Wednesday. We're gonna some people that didn't get a chance to participate for my birthday. I think Kim is getting together some people.
Nice.
Yeah, so that they can celebrate old Sir William. How about that? Yeah.
Wonderful.
Well, I am worthy of praise.
Yeah.
I am indeed that. I am indeed worthy. I'm like Muhammad Ali. I am well worthy of
praise.
Well,
yes. All right,
well, so Reverend, I'm gonna go on and get off here because I didn't got tired. I get tired.
I'll let you go on
to be my bedtime
and let you
but
go.
We're gonna
start your around the clock.
We're gonna raise some more hell tomorrow. Every day this week we coming on.
need to let you do your round-the-clock prayer for Lamar. You can start that tonight.
I know it. We're meeting. Let me tell you, Saints. I'm calling a solemn assembly.
All right. I'll see you later.
I'm calling a solemn assembly for us two. We're going to meet at 6 in the morning. And we're going to pray for 30 minutes. We're going to be, the Bible says, where 2 or 3 are gathered together, touching as agreeing.
This COVID, I'm not touching.
I want my bishop to be delivered from this situation.
Good luck.
From the snare of the enemy. Amen.
Good luck. All right, we see you. Bye.
All right, Reverend. I appreciate you.